So, I'm leaving that Carabao Cup round 2 behind. I'm now upset that we're starting in matchday 4 the EFL. Hi again, it's me. Today, we'll be doing my EFL matchday 4 predictions. Yeah, it's going to be a good one. We have a couple derbies going on in this matchday. Yep, like I can say, at least 5-6 likes if we get that, that'll be nice. And yeah, make sure you subscribe to 200 subs by the end of the back to school week, so the first week of September, the end of first week of September. And then Friday night, let's start with that, no messing about. Luton take on QPR now. This is actually the second year in a row Luton are playing on deadline day. And yeah, it's a really good game to watch really. They actually played each other a few days ago and QPR beat Luton on pens. I really think they might actually have a good fight here, but I can't see anything will win. I think it's going to be a solitary, boring draw. I think a 1-1 draw is going to be all over it, but somehow QPR, they should have won on last Saturday against No Man Plymouth. But heading on to the Lancashire Big Derby, Burnley take on Blackburn now. It's another big game for Burnley in the league, but they lost 2 in a row for the first time in the championship for I don't know when. But yeah, but still a good game to watch really for Burnley. As Burnley, the team, Burnley are my fantasy team, which would be nice. Hopefully they didn't beat Blackburn, but Blackburn put off a shock against Blackpool in the Carabao Cup after losing 2-1. Shocking that, but yeah, I think they'll leave that behind, but I think they'll lose again. I think a 2-1 win to Burnley here. I think Burnley will turn it around. And then the Cardiff take on Middlesbrough now. Number 12:30. Middlesbrough, I bet the time they leave, it would be like 3:30 in the morning. Because what a long journey they have to have, I think, for the fans and the players. But yeah, both teams did bad in the Carabao Cup, but one team did quite good and bad, and it's Cardiff that scored 3 and lost by 5. The start of what game they had. Well, yeah, but I really think that Cardiff may actually turn this around, really. Turn this start around, and I think it might be a slow start for them. But I'm really thinking, in my head, something may happen here. Cardiff may beat Middlesbrough here. 3-1 to Cardiff. I think Middlesbrough are burning. Someone's leaving Middlesbrough behind and just not remembering to cook it more. As we head on to the Yorkshire Derby in League One, Rotherham take on Huddersfield now. Both teams lost to a 4th division club in the Carabao Cup in the midweeks. And yeah, I really think they should both leave them behind, but Rotherham, they're kind of in a big trouble really. The 21st, not looking good for them really, for Rotherham, but yeah, I really think they could turn it around. But Huddersfield, again, they are against Huddersfield, which are on 9 points. It's going to be quite tricky this, but I really think it's going to be a very tight one. 1-1 draws coming in all over it. And we head on to Blackpool take on Wickham now. Both teams beat the championship teams in the midweeks. And it was a really good game to watch, really. Blackpool 4-all they had, but while being 4-1 up and losing it to 4 was quite embarrassing, really. Until Wickham had their first double of the season, and yeah, they outcome Swansea with a nice base stadium. No fans I haven't seen. I think there were a few. But it was really good to watch, really. I think there's going to be another draw and all over it. I think a 1-1 draw is going to be all over it in Blackpool. As we head into League 2 now with Port Vale take on Doncaster now. It's going to be looking like a cooking game, really. It's 14th take on 6th. Doncaster only just won 1-0. Molyneux was absolutely useless. 3 points I got from him. I should be getting an average 5 or 9 in my fantasy points. That's my average for Molyneux. But no, he got 2. But I really think he'll turn him around in the fantasy. I got him in my fantasy team. I think he'll turn it around. Against Port Vale, which lost 4-0 last Saturday against Barrow. Embarrassing. But I think Doncaster will win this. I don't really know. I think because Port Vale will equalise very late in a 2-2 draw. As we head on to Gillingham take on Chesterfield now, the second underdog in League 2. Chesterfield actually drawn 1-1 to Salford, which are in the bottom end near the relegation scrap. That's another one they did at home. First one in Salford. Then last time they went away, they smashed Crewe 5-0. Could we see something like this again? But Gillingham are second after drawing 0-0 to Fleetwood. bit boring really, but yeah, it's really a game to watch really. But I'm having a feeling it may actually outcome this. I think Chesterfield will win here. A 2-1 win to Chesterfield. As we head on to the East of England derby, like the East Yorkshire derby and Lincolnshire, Leeds versus Hull now. This is going to be a good game to watch really. Last time Leeds won 3-1 on Easter Monday at 8 o'clock after that historic win from Ipswich against Southampton. That was a good game, and this is going to be a good game to watch really in the East of England, in the North East of England. Well, yeah, it's going to be a game. I really think it's going to be Hull for the 4th draw in a row. I think it's going to come out there. I think it's going to outcome them. I think a 1-1 draw is going to be a lot of it. It's going to be another 1-1 draw. As we head to Derby taking Bristol City now. Derby lost 2-1 to Watford after they scored like very early, like the first or second minutes in the game to Watford. But yeah, they tried their hardest, but they lost to Watford. Bristol City played quite mid against Coventry by 1-1. But how this game will turn out, I don't know. But I don't think there might be goals here. I think a 2-0 win to Bristol City. I think Derby, not just slow and steady, wins the race for Derby, I really think. But Bristol City will outcome Derby. As we head on to Portsmouth, take on Sunderland now. Sunderland, what a long journey it's going to be for Sunderland. And yeah, the last time they met at Fratton Park, it was 4-0 Portsmouth, and it was before the World Cup happened. Oh, a year before the World Cup happened, really. And the official game to watch really. I remember there was at one moment a Sunderland player got crashed into the Portsmouth fans, and the Portsmouth fans started attacking them. But they are 100% record in the league after beating Burnley 1-0 last Saturday. It may potentially end here. But Sunderland will not accept defeat. I think they'll equalise very late. I think a very tight 1-1 draw, but I really think Portsmouth will actually try their hardest to win. But we head into League 1 now with Mansfield taking on Stockport now. Both teams went up in League 2 last season. And then we played each other on New Year's Day, and that was when I did my independent predictions on them with Wrexham's game. And it was a good game to watch, really. But yeah, Stockport, 9 points. Their goalkeeper's on fire. No cutters conceded goals. And Mansfield got smoked by Lincoln 4-1. And they were 4-0 down at one point. But yeah, it was a good game to watch, really. But I really think that Stockport will get 12 points here. 12 points for Stockport. I think a 3-1 win to Stockport. As we head on to Bolton to go Exeter now. This is Exeter's first time when I'm talking about them this season. And yep, Exeter, they're doing lost 2 games. They won the first game, but they lost their next 2 because I don't know how. Yeah, man, I think they were quite good against Peterborough, but they get a good fight really. But Bolton are dragged into the bottom half for the first time since I don't know when. But yeah, I believe that Bolton will turn that around. I think they'll just pretend. No, I think they'll shoot up quite quickly. I think Bolton will win here. I think a 2-1 win to Bolton, and Bolton will be in the top half. As we enter the big game, really, Peterborough take on Wrexham now. This will be a good game to watch, really. Yeah, but I haven't seen them 2 play each other. I don't know when, but I don't know when last time they played each other, but it's right here. Well, yeah, Peterborough are doing quite good as 7th, and Wrexham unbeaten at the moment, and they are actually sat 4th place above Birmingham on goals scored or goal difference. And yeah, this is a game to watch really. I don't think it's going to have goals here again. I think a 2-2 draw is really not over it. I really think I can't decide who's going to win, so I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. As we head on to Reading take on Charlton now. Charlton on 3rd. Reading got smoked, but still in the top half. Because they lost 3-0 to Wrexham and etc. And yeah, it's really a game to watch, really. Yeah, Charlton on 3 in a row, and 100% record because of the Nathan Jones. And they had the top points on defenders for Charlton Athletics player, and the name is here. Yeah, what a player he is, and I really think he may carry it on here. I think a 2-0 win to Charlton. I think Charlton's highest fantasy points player for the defence are going to shoot up again. And so we're heading on to Birmingham taking Wigan now. Which is going to be a game to watch really. Birmingham 1-2-1. Alfie May showed off a good show with an assist and a goal. 20 points as a captain. Absolute goated. And Wigan beat Crawley 1-0. Potentially they played quite bad against Crawley because Crawley did so good. They were so good, but Wigan, yeah, they weren't even that good really against Crawley. But I really think that Birmingham, I think the same thing will happen. I think they'll leave that Carabao Cup game behind. I think it was too hard for them, but I really think this will show them how good they'll be in League One. I think a 2-0 win to Birmingham. And then back to League Two now with Swindon taking Notts County now. Will this be the time that Notts County gets revenge at the county ground after they got relegated at the county ground in 2019, and it was their final game in the EFL for at least 4 years? Well, they're back, and for their second season, they're at 10th place. They're doing quite well. They beat North Grimsby 4-1 last week. County, what a player he was! 2 goals and an assist. He was so good, really. Even I had him. I have him in fantasy team. And Swindon, they went out of the crew, quite boring, really. But I really think it's going to be quite clear. I think revenge is upon us from Notts County. I think a 3-1 win to Notts County, and I think that Swindon may have a slow start to this season. And then to a little bit of a rivalry or derby, Grimsby taking Bradford now. It's going to be a game to watch, really. Last time we met, it was a 1-1 draw on Easter Monday. Yeah, but Grimsby got the equaliser. No, it was Bradford that got the equaliser. Yeah, and Grimsby last season, if they didn't even get considered like very late, they would have ended up being in the playoffs big time. I'm surprised they didn't get equalised or late winner by four screen last season though. I think they should have won. But we ain't talking about them. Sorry. But yeah, it's really going to watch really, but it's been a very tight one. They played each other in the Carabao Cup a few weeks ago, but yeah, it's been a 1-1 draw. Yeah, Bromley, I think they'll recover from a 5-1 defeat, but they did themselves good. But yes. And Bromley taking Crew now. Crew, they're out at the bottom, 23rd. But then Bromley got their first EFL defeat of the season. Yep, sorry, but yeah, it's really, yeah, quite tough. Even that Grant is on a deducted point, but still got 2 points. Or about, yeah, but it's going to be game to watch really. I really think that it's going to be a very tight one. I think Bromley may only just beat Crewe. I think a 2-1 win to Bromley. Now I said that, I think Bromley may lose. Then to Morecambe taking Newport now. Newport win twice this season. Who would have thought that? Before GTA 6 gets released. Who would have thought that would happen? Newport winning twice of the first 3 games. Mind blown that is. And they're sat 5th place above my winners in my predictions, Doncaster, which is just mind blown. But yeah, I'm saying to watch really. Morecambe had no goals and only considered 3 goals. All of them, they lost 1-0, so it might, I'm not really surprised they lose 1-0, but I really think Morecambe are going to get their first point here. I think offence, 1 draws from here all over it. And into the Sunday game, Sheffield United taking Watford now in the Championship. Yeah, it's going to be a game to watch, really. Yeah, last time I didn't know what the score was. I think it was a draw or someone won. Yeah, but it's going to be a game to watch, really. Watford on their best start since 2019 in the Premier League. We're 9 points in the Prem. That is... What? Well, yeah, it's going to be again. Sheffield United, no defeats, but in all competitions, 1 defeat. First defeat ended up to Barnsley. Shocked. But I really think that Watford may retain this with 12 points. I think a 2-0 win to Watford. And then to the Monday night game, it might be the first school night game for some people. Salford taking MK Dons now. MK Dons has got their first win of the season against Carlisle 3-0. Even though I had Carlisle in my fantasy team, the team Carlisle in my fantasy team, that was just devastating to see that happen. Yeah, hopefully Salford looking for that first dub of the season. I think they could go for the first dub, but MK Dons may go for the second dub of the season. Probably shoot up to the table. Yeah, they're looking for the favourites doing it. Maybe may be the favourites, but no. In my opinion, no. Yeah, but it's going to be a good game. I'm really thinking it's going to be a draw it all over it. I think a very tight 1-1 draw is going to be all over it. And if there are some predictions of the results right here. And yeah, you can comment down below your predictions down below. And yeah, thank you for watching this video. I have enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, and share. And we'll see you guys later. Bye!